Get the sharing going in a second.
Get my share on. Everybody. Give me a second to post.
Really? All right, there we go.
Islam, y'all doing?
Islam, Eric. Looking good. Looking good. We ready.
Yeah, let me turn that down. Yeah. What's up with the Moors? Islam, everybody. Peace. Felt like I had to come on, give everybody a talk. Really ain't got no material up here. Just came up here to kick it with the Moors. I know it's a lot going on. I know everybody watching everybody. They wondering what's happening, who talking about who, and why this and why that. For the record, Moors is not my enemy. Whoever think I'm the Moor predator or the Terminator, the Moorinator, I'm not the Moorinator. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything cause and effect. I'll just say that, man. Cause and effect. I ain't the everybody daddy on here. Ain't nobody daddy on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's ayat in the Holy Quran of Mecca that talk about, because one of the companions of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, he had adopted him. So he was acting like that was his daddy. And the ayat came down, ain't nobody daddy. You Aki. You brother. You brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know some of y'all look at certain people as daddy figures like that in the movement, this is that and other, and it is what it is. I'm telling you, I don't look at nobody like that. I look at everybody as brothers and sisters. Equality. And just like that Metanetta say, once somebody try to get over, it causes a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything is contract. A conversation is contract. This is why certain people not talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is why certain people not in communication, because there's no contract. They're not contract. So we got to treat a peace and friendship, amity and commerce. Now we talking, now we doing business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, for the record, I'm not against Moors. It's a lot of Moors that I don't agree with. That's some bright Moors. Like, I'm not biased. I'm not on here trying, like, it's not an advertisement. I'm not saying I'm the one. I'm the one. Well, I am the one. But that's to me. Not for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, I'm, the Mahdi come back for everybody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying read the Quran and you know what I'm saying, do 5 salats and you good. No, that's not what I'm saying. They got to do with the religion of Islam, Sunni Islam, but I'm still trying to figure out the science of the sounds of them salats. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm not. It's not indoctrination.
Mm-hmm.
People say isonomy, and I really be meaning isonomy. I know I'm extra hard on it because I actually was a slave before. And I actually did that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I came out so hard like that. Like, I started this when I heard about the movement, and this is why I reference Noble Drew Ali like that, because it's damn it like the movement was just for us, tailor made, because he referenced 3rd and 4th generations in the prophecy. He referenced in the 2000s was gonna come to their own, and then we, you know what I'm saying, the way we looking at it, nobody was looking at it like that.
Right.
Well, I ain't gonna say nobody. People was looking at it like that. We just bold with how we do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we give credit where credit is due. And like I said, I don't have to agree with you to say some of these Moors are some bright Moors, intelligent Moors. People know my thing is status on the record. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? I know Noble Drew Ali didn't make Moors, but is you saying you follow Noble Drew Ali?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain dogma to go with that. See, because I had to look it up. I'm like, hold up, why? Let me look this word up. And it's religious tenets, principles. And everybody's saying love, truth, peace, freedom. It's unquestioned principles. Now everybody's saying love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
Yeah, all day.
Dogma.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I know we got the science, we got the dogma too. We got both. But why we want to use the dogma, the people stuck in the dogma. That's why you should read the Holy Quran Circle 7. What's understanding?
Mm-hmm.
Is it not the knowledge of the lower self?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that what you complaining of?
Mm-hmm.
Rabbani of the rabbinate. You had the wisdom of the gods. Why come ye here for the knowledge in the halls of men?
Mm-hmm.
For the dogma.
Islam.
Chapter 13, Circle 7. Because my brother's stuck in the dogma. Because this is what he understands. No, it ain't sorcery. I done read the book and I'm using the blueprint. Chapter 13, Jesus go to the silent brotherhood. They can read the signs of the stars, but they can't read the signs of the holy breath. So to some people, this is just a religious book.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the first chapter, Circle 7, is a map for when you die.
Mm-hmm.
If you read the papyrus text and the coffin text.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I don't know everything. I'm reading. All the knowledge is out there. I'm going along as I'm creating businesses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As I'm doing lives trying to tell the Moors. No, I ain't at the top of the mountain. I could be farther up if I wasn't putting energy in the, you know what I'm saying, the movement. Could have been farther more up if I hadn't got sidetracked when I first came in the movement.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What else could I talk about? Like that's a big thing though. The dogmatic, like, so it's Noble Drew Ali, like, because it's really like people just want to say what they want to say about Noble Drew. They don't want to say it, but it's all the hints.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying freedom of religion. He talking about civics, you know what I'm saying, government, all this type of stuff. Like, I understand people, the history is important, very important. We got to know. And I don't know all the history. It's a lot of people that got that extensive and they got books, a lot of books on it. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell my homie D Ross, Islam, to D Ross. I'll tell him, he come with that hit like he be, you know what I'm saying? He got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I watch him, I got to study. That's needed. But what me and him also talk about is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Business right now and beating the case right now. Offense and defense. See, what can I do right now? You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody's suffering right now.
Right.
We're not, I mean, that already happened. We can get back to that. Right now, we still in it. Is it an answer?
Mm-hmm.
Because I ain't had no answer. This is why I was putting up on my, y'all can go to my page, the GS Noble page on Facebook, and I was putting up my interactions with Chicago police. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want proof, and proof of this and proof of that. And I think that's the best proof. You know what I'm saying? On parole, gun offender registration cases. One of them, you see them taking me through the station and he talking about, yeah, you a gun offender and this is that and the other. And I'm saying, what that mean to me? See, I ain't saying this, do the paperwork work. Do it work. I ain't call everybody and do it work.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get the crime. I said, hey, what that mean to me, bro?
Right.
And start playing with his ass. Go look at it. Yeah, this 10,000. Yeah, another order, 10,000. Okay, 8,000. Okay, give me another. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then proceeded to the back. Well, y'all really ain't. I really wish they would have gave me that. That was where it really went off. When they took me in the back and they had like 12 of them and tried to bring the sergeant and the captain trying to scare me. And I showed them that sign on the wall to say when you're dealing with somebody who ain't a U.S. citizen, to call the consul and all that.
Right, right.
And the captain just smiled. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I got up out of there. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, divinity is your nationality. Ain't nobody tell me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
See, the same way I get on here, people think I'm acting rumbunctious and all that. It worked both ways.
Yep.
That's just my 9. Based off my 8. I'm still going off the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my results. I'm still going off the 1, 2. It's still a 1, 2 over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Look at what's happening. The shit can look like how I want to look. Just like when all them police had me in it, like when I was just talking about. Some of them was black and they mouth dropped.
Yep.
Because that was their boss. And they thought they was getting a higher up. And I'm like, bro, it don't matter. I'm me.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you get, I'm me.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever I'm at, I'm me. Take it or leave it.
As long.
It seemed like shit. A de facto accepted better than the Moors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Y'all seen how I was talking to them.
Mm-hmm. Y'all
seen that conversation. That sound like how I be talking to one of these people. And they think I'm mad at them. No, this is how it's coming when it's that garbage.
Mm-hmm.
You see me reading them they rights. Y'all took an oath to this Constitution. Don't put on the damn badge if you ain't gonna do your damn oath. They ass shut up.
Mm-hmm.
When I got in the station, one of them came to me telling me he took federal law in college, and I know what you're talking about. And we didn't want, because I was threatening to sue their ass. They ain't want no problems.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't know if I was really the real deal or not. I tried. They ain't let me. See, I'm not finna come on here lying, bro. This ain't an advertisement. I'm not like, I don't need the, like, I'm gonna do business.
Yeah.
Only reason we doing this, I know it ain't all y'all style and method. The only reason we doing this is off the principle. The same principle you say you follow, which Noble Drew Ali said came from the Holy Quran of Muhammad.
Yep.
Don't nobody want to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to if you're saying the principles, because that's where he said it came from.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say that's where they came. Let me rephrase. That ain't where they came from. That's what he said he wanted to inculcate in you, because the Holy Quran of Mecca is it's an ayat in that saying that it's all the books like in one.
Mm-hmm.
So let me rephrase that, because that's not like the origin of everything. But that's a way, that's a system. Like when you're reading the Meta and it's talking about the people who could see the abstract through the abstract, and they can make systems that, you know, like religious systems and economic systems, and they can make these systems. This is where these systems come from.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where religion, if you read the Meta, it tell you religion is to tie you back to the self, because we done got off the path.
Yeah.
So the dogma is the principles of the religion.
Right.
At least the ones that I'm talking about. At least the love, true peace, freedom, and justice that I'm talking about. This is why I try and show as much as the book.
Mm-hmm.
I know people don't look at these books as law.
But
it's all type of law.
They never, when they look at the books, they still keep that Western mentality. They ain't trying to leave out of that Western civilization mentality. Exactly. That's what the issue is. And so, you know, that's the reason why they can't see. You can read the book over and over and over again, and you miss the whole point because your intent is off. And then on top of that, you still trying to apply the Western equations to the mathematics. It don't work. It don't work.
And it's apparent.
And
it's apparent because if that's not the case.
Changing. So all the stuff that you thought was this, everything has changed. It's a whole new playing field right now. People don't want to accept.
And if that's not the case, if they do have an answer, why is the nation where we at?
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't have no answers when I was fighting my cases.
Right.
This is why I put 61 different documents on the record. Mm-hmm. Because every time I was coming to court, they was denying this shit. So I kept prolonging, putting more ammo. I studied was finding violations. I was telling them on the travel, when you look at the tape, I'm telling them on the stop. Like, bro, I got locked up 7 years before they even made this law.
Mm-hmm.
You supposed to be police, which means you supposed to be constitutional. You supposed to know this shit an ex post facto law.
Mm-hmm.
What is you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You can't change the agreement.
Right.
See, they try to change the agreement out. They try to treat me as if I was, you know what I'm saying, somebody who a white man ain't got to respect know what I'm saying, rights about.
Yeah, well, no, but see, most people, whenever somebody feels like, you know, the people that brought the pressure to them, they just automatically yield. That's the reason why when they tell them something, they just, oh, okay, spin off. Oh, that's what they said. That's the reason why these people can intimidate these people and tell them what to do, and they just do it. That's the reason why these people feel like they can command and demand shit, because they know that, oh, if I do it, you know, in chapter 25, and you ain't even asked if I was in honor or not, you don't even see if I'm in honor or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're gonna get to these questions because, you know, this is kind of open. So Zaire said how to deal with de facto in the present circumstances and territories with divine intent and will. That, like I say, all that starts with you. With you.
He said, that's a question.
It's like
a statement.
It's really the reason why I'm kind of opening up this one is because even if it's a question or statement, it is something that kind of needs to be talked about, because this is the reason why a lot of people are having issues, because they don't understand that the will that they got, you know, you don't own that will. So the reason why shit don't work on the tree is if you got something that's not in accordance with the will, then it's gonna fall. You don't own that will.
No matter how nice
books, you're gonna know, and it don't matter how you feel about it. It don't matter because you got other. You think that you the master. You saying I self-law and master. So you say as above, so below. So that means that you know you working with a team of entities. So how the hell you think you're gonna just I'm commanded, demanded, whatever, and you don't even know what the hell is going on? You ain't even read a book. And then when you did read the book, you was trying to use it with another intent to try to figure out how to monetize the book. So you know, like different. People just do different stuff.
Yes,
you know, Zaire
to me, like,
got his head on the swivel. You know, I know he knows what's up. It says it's as if they're trying to apply Jesus to Noble Drew Ali character without understanding the literature fully. Bro, they basically are trying to turn themselves into a church.
I don't know. Like it's kind of baffling to me, you know, to show the literature and explain it, and then people ignore it. Like, right. But the name keep coming out. That's what's the baffling part, because it's like you trying to force your religion. I'm like, no, y'all saying this. Like, like I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But so yeah. That's the only question.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Zaire was saying it was just a statement, but that was good because we had to open that up anyway. So that's great.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So my whole thing is our people, as far as the blacks, and that's touchy. That's touchy because you got different Moors. Some Moors feel like damn the blacks. They lost cause. A lot of Moors say that and post stuff like that. And we are in the end time. Like it's kind of 90-day time. This kind of like, you know what I'm saying, some 007 type shit. You know what I'm saying? This darkness right now. You got a lot of us with the same literature, right? Saying Noble Drew Ali, this is that and the other. And somehow it's, you know what I'm saying? Somehow is not, you know what I'm saying? It's getting tangled up.
Right. Well, but see, when you start telling people stuff like, you know, you got to unify and you got to stand with your brother, whether they doing right or wrong, no matter what, this, that, and the third, that's where you open up a wide door for issues like that to come in. Because then, therefore, that means that you basically saying that it's okay for you to do me wrong. I'm just going to keep forgiving. That's like that Christian belief system. Okay. Without the, you know, void of the Old Testament, eye for eye. No, we don't do that no more.
Right.
We just gonna, you know, just slap me, keep slapping me, and I'm gonna forgive you or whatever. You, my brother, it's the bloodline. Allah must say to be so because I just decided I was gonna submit instead of utilizing my will. Just some things to think about. You know, I mean, it really is a mental war and a spiritual war, and you just seeing the after effects play down here. And when we talk about the split between the blacks and the Moors, hell, the blacks split themselves. Every time you turn around, the blacks are split. You got the thugs, you got the people who want to be in the the clubs like the sororities and fraternities. You got the people that want to be thugs on the street. You got the people that are pretending to be thugs or whatever, and you got the motherfuckers who are not even middle class trying to play like they're $35,000 millionaires. Everybody split. Everybody trying to be an avatar. Nobody trying to be themselves. And when you say go within, the first thing they'll say, I don't even know who I am. If you ask somebody today, who are you? They don't know who the fuck they are. And then when you tell them like that's a problem, they wonder why the relationships and stuff ain't working. Because how are you gonna have a contract and you don't even know who you are?
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know another thing that's crazy? I'm starting to see that a lot of the blacks already know. You come trying to tell them, and I wouldn't seen Bill, but the Moors, they always doing this.
Yeah.
Or I seen this, and they asked you going to jail too.
Yeah.
Or they got scammed out of this. Or so they know now.
Mm-hmm.
They know about the Moors now.
Mm-hmm.
And what's sad is they know the truth about the Moors as a whole of what we are today. You know what I'm saying? And they don't believe it.
At the same time, while they were finding out the truth about their Negro marching leaders and they damn politicians. So they find the truth out about everybody now. And you wonder why nobody making a move, because now they had to go within and think for themselves and not use a knee-jerk reaction. So
now here we are.
Bay says, Noble, our Empress is back, Sharon. Islam, yeah, we know Yesharin's out, and we definitely happy to see her out. I'm definitely am happy that she's able to reunite with her children. That's fantastic. However, do not get it twisted. We are not with the Moorish American Consulate, period. So we don't have anything to do with that. Sharon, that's our sister in love, but we're not affiliated with any of that body politic, any of that, none of that, period. So it's all good.
Yeah, Islam.
If anybody disagrees, it's all good. You don't have to. You can always go find somebody else. Like, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. And Islam, glad she out. Hope she can be with her kids and do what she need to do. I think he pretty much summed it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I said,
what was talking about before that?
They have more faith in fiat than themselves. And so here's the thing. When we say that they're divided and they have more faith in fiat than themselves, the problem with that is you having faith in a slave system because you don't understand that you are the battery that they use to produce the fiat. When you using this system, you ain't getting about 10% of what your 100, but you giving 110% and your ass only getting 10%, if that. Mm-hmm. So the whole point when we're talking about is a part where you have to wake up in your own mind. All the jobs right now in the pandemic, where they at? They gone. People have went from living paycheck to paycheck to economic payment to impact payment to impact payment. And they don't know when that's going to happen. So what faith are you going to have in that? Well, you've been waiting that you had the females, the Moabites or whatever, that had the audacity to want to, you sat over here and chased this goddamn man down because you was looking at him, edging him up, trying to figure out financially how it was going to work out. When things didn't go out the way you want, now you got him on child support. Okay. So guess what? If he ain't making no money, he can't pay that either. So now what you gonna do? Now he in jail. Now you just hoping and begging and still waiting on the system that's on the verge of collapse. Everybody getting impact payments. So now y'all thinking, oh, okay, great. Now he gonna get an impact payment and I'm gonna get my money out of that. This, that, greedy, right? But like I say, it ain't a judge, but we just all gotta just think. It's not here to judge nobody. I ain't judging nobody. But I just want people to think and start taking a bird's eye view of different situations so we can start making decisions. Everybody is spending more time trying to make knee-jerk reactions because they feel like this would be socially acceptable if I do it this way, or it's better if I do it that way, or so-and-so is going to think of me of this way or whatever. All that shit is garbage, right? What the Moors are asking you to do is throw that shit away. Learn and go inside and figure out who you are and then operate, right? Everything is going to come down. I'm not trying to tell you that you got to follow me. You got to do what we trying to say. If you didn't follow Allah, then you lying or whatever. No, that's not what it's about. And it's not about that, oh, okay, just because you look like me or we say we agree on the same thing. I can't say about what your words are. I'm going to watch how you walk. I'm going to watch how you talk. Your words don't mean shit to me because everybody lying. Everybody playing a game. Just like the game
we
that
in the
played on
end
you.
time, bro. Bro, we in the end time. Yeah. Everybody know what's happened, don't realize it. We not in the Piscean age no more. We in the Aquarian age. It's different now. Everybody don't know what they looking at yet. This is a new age. This is from Moses to Al-Qaeda. It's different now. You know what I'm saying? This is why we be showing where we coming from with it. And like with the fiat thing, it's tricky. This is why you gotta use the third eye. Because all this shit is mixed together. That's why it's dark and you can't really see nothing right now. You gotta go off, know what I'm saying? The third, you gotta see straight principle. You gotta look straight to the principle. What is this producing? You know what I'm saying? Because we wrapped up in all this. We in a matrix within a matrix within a matrix. Meaning this, you got Moors like myself that do commerce. We know we using this stuff to do commerce. We know everybody using it. Then you got other Moors saying don't do it, but they using it because they can't even be on here to tell you without using it. So it's like, and this just goes into the confusion. So people want, like, I'm not finna, if I see the truth, I'm not finna not see the truth this way, you know, for nobody. It is what it is. If you see the truth that way, cool, do you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's the reality.
Do you?
It is what it is. What
I can say is this. I don't have to worry about getting a case because I'm not doing dumbass shit, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that because anybody can get a case. They can do whatever the fuck they want to anybody.
Doing dumbass shit or no? You can be doing
but I ain't doing dumb shit. So I ain't 9 times out of 10, I ain't finna do it. You know what I'm saying? I can defend myself if I get a case. That's what I'm saying. The case I get, I can defend. I know how to do. I got offense and defense. I'm good for the present. That give me time to do the studying I do now. Now I got time. Now I have a schedule. I'm in control of mine. You know, I'm not, like, people don't understand this. People want to just call you and think you just there. Like, no. Like, I'm on my own time. You know what I'm saying? This is my cycle. I wake up, don't even know what day it is one day. Like, it is what it is. I'm not on nobody time.
Right.
I don't look at nobody as, you know what I'm saying, the dude with all the knowledge that I need. All this stuff is books everywhere, and Allah is my rock.
Right.
You can look that up in the Arabic dictionary.
Right.
He all our rob. He the one who guided everybody to their state. Whatever you want to call it, the self, whatever, you know, supreme being, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what else should be hit on.
Well,
what
so
else?
We got another question here, so we want to kind of make sure we hit those. We got of the tribe Bay, who's asking. He says, if man's laws equals contract, and there's no meeting of the minds, then would the enforcement of the contract be honorable?
Hell no. Unless you
I think you need to expand on that a little bit more. Because you're saying man's law is equal, and there's no meeting of the minds. Because I'm like, and what this meeting of the minds?
It wasn't no meeting of the mind with the straw man, but everybody using it. So it's something called an implied contract.
Right.
It's something called an implied contract.
Right. Because there are all different types of contracts. Every time you do it, you don't even realize how you make contracts and don't even realize it. Like, oh, you don't even understand it because we ain't even been taught.
This is why they call it an adhesion contract.
Right.
This is what they call adhesion. It's implied already. Like with the driver's license, all that shit implied already. You the one got to raise your hand and go to court and fight it and all this type of stuff.
Right.
Everything is assumption in this matrix.
Right.
You gonna always have to do AA unless you don't went and did all the processes to get your stroke recognized as how you want to recognize in a system. And this is what we about. We about skipping the garbage, doing business.
It's gonna be the exact same thing when you're talking about these body politics, when y'all going around trying to ask who to nationalize with, and you get your ass up under there, and it might be some implied contracts that you do not know about. Whatever it is that they give you that you're supposed to read, this, that, and the third, and whatever it is that they impose in the future or whatever, if you don't know what you're doing, you might be involved with that. Something that they might be doing that is already put in their doctrine and now might be in part of that terrorism bill or act that they're trying to get passed. When it get passed, then all of a sudden, guess who you got connected with when you thought you wasn't even whatever. Oh, I'm just whatever. Oh, nah, it's just me. It's just whatever.
Yes, that's another thing to hit on. I'm real defensive of garbage. So like he was talking about the terrorism bill. How many of y'all know that the black identity extremist shit they was trying to do a couple years ago was all about Moors? How many of y'all know that?
Mm-hmm.
Go download the FBI Black Identity Extremist Report.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 5 Moors that went postal on that dude, the Darner dude in LA that they burnt alive, the Dallas dude that they went blew up with a robot, and some more dudes. They trying to make all the Moors terrorists. You know why they couldn't do it? Because they all wasn't in the same group.
Right.
And you wonder why I don't want to join with everybody.
Right. Right.
I know how this go. I done been to the joint. I done been in the county for years. I done heard all the stories. I know how conspiracy go. You was on the phone. I just said Islam. Yeah, all that. They got your information in the database. They got rated. Now you in a position. Now you Tekashi.
Yep.
I didn't know. This is what nobody was talking about. Yeah. Pretty much. So am I saying that to divide the Moors? No, them facts.
Right.
Everybody like facts, want facts? Go look them up.
Right.
Black identity extremists was all about Moors who was all about blacks who think they Moors. They saying this shit a mental disease. Now look what we got going on now.
Yep. Yeah. And actually some of these body politics documents support that. You going in with
documents.
Yep.
Bro, they on YouTube.
Yep.
And the Albion telling them I'm finna turn you in.
Yep.
And so on talking about Title 18 and impersonating and this, that, and the other.
Yep.
But I'm the bad guy because I'm saying it out loud.
Yep.
People not gonna be happy till everybody locked up on a conspiracy.
Right. And then you think
that you're
gonna try to get everybody, because what they want is they want numbers, so everybody could stand together. So then therefore when the lick do come, oh, it ain't gonna be that bad because you ain't gonna hit all of us, are you?
They fishing, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not finna get caught up in it. So I'm trying to get some of these people who got blurred vision with me a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? I'm squeezing your glasses. Your glasses. You like, you know what I'm saying? 20 better, or you like
trying to adjust it. Right, you're at the optometrist trying to help you. Is it
read
is it
now.
1 or 2? Which one's clearer? Right.
Yeah.
All right, 3 or 4. Which one's clearer? Right.
Right. Close your left eye. Read it with your right eye.
Right.
This time.
Which one's going on? Yeah. Try them together.
Read it with your right brain.
Right.
Bro.
Let's see what's going on.
Hey,
yeah, bro. No, it's crazy.
Like I say, this acquired taste. This ain't for everybody.
Right.
This acquired taste. This like this. We tried to plan, but the rule always enhance our plans. You know what I'm saying? So it ended up being better than what we could have did.
Right. As long. And it is what it is.
Yeah, and we like. But once again, if y'all want to know my who I get into it with, because for some reason Moors is like thinking like they supposed to be the threat or whatever. I don't know. But you can go look. Like I got y'all everybody want proof. I got it's more proof. That ain't even all of it. It's more proof. But that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Who else can who gonna repost that? Who my equal? Who else gonna say that?
No, that ain't happening, bro. Remember that ain't gonna happen because you know they trying to paint you as a thug, so they're not gonna ever show you some proof that you're asking for in that type of nature.
No, paint me as Django.
That goes against
paint me as Django. He is silent. Bro, I was just watching Django yesterday. Some told me to watch it. I'm like, that's me. That's me. Yeah, and he was the Moor. If y'all don't know, he was the Moor in that movie. You know? And when the dude bought him, sold American. That's what he said. And they was in the time 1858. See, I've been reading all this history now, so I had to watch it again. I'm like, oh, it started off in Texas, 1850, right before the Civil War. Right after Dred Scott decision. Oh, right. Go watch that movie. If you know what I'm saying, antebellum history.
Right. Well, that's proving that the history and law go together. That's what people don't get it. So they say that it's just a movie. They give it to you so you can discount it. All the while they know exactly what it is, and they teaching their children truth.
Bro, they show him riding through the towns in Texas on a horse, and it's fucking everybody up. Now I'm seeing like, okay, that's why. Because he a Moor. It ain't because he a free man. This is why he was dressed up like that.
Yep.
Because he a Moor. In them pictures, don't they always show a Moor with the dude that's going searching the land?
Yeah.
Ain't it always a Moor bound?
Yeah, because he was the only one, and they call him an Indian, right? Yep.
Yeah.
That's the only way that he was able to get through the land, and they had to use the Indians, and they showed it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's Django. I'm like, oh. And then when they took him to Candyland, he at the bar drinking, and one of the you know what I'm saying, the other nationalities come up, and he got his arm out. And he didn't move. Dude looked at his arm and was like, what's your name? He was like, Django. The D is silent. And he like, can you spell it? And he like, yeah. Competent, age of majority.
Right.
He like,
all day.
And walked off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was treating them and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And when they was taking the slaves through, he was calling them niggas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, I ain't championing that, but Morris is known for, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We know our history is known for what it is. He was like slave mastering them. I'm like, he was a Moor. That's what it was. He was a Moor that got back free, and knew a little, and what he was all that he was doing to go save the Moabites. So they ain't really understand what he was doing.
Right.
What you looking at me like that for, nigga? Get before I whip you, nigga. And they like, oh, Django. The Caucasian, oh, Django all the time. He getting to this house to save this Moabites.
Yeah. You
don't see me though.
Right.
You don't see me to the end. Till he got them three, until he got these three people that knocked the ram out.
Right.
These three Albions and got them talked them out of their own gun and shot all them up and then freed the slave dude that was looking at him as a house nigga. Now he's smiling at the end of the movie. Because Django done went back to go save him.
Right, right.
Like, oh. Like, yeah. Django, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand. That's why I be bringing up Al Qaeda. And people be playing, so I be playing. Like, people is playful, bro.
Yeah, they play.
Y'all not the only ones who can play. Everybody can play. We all playing, right? That's what it seemed like. Because what's really going on in Morocco? Besides what we can dream about, fantasize about, and think about from the past, what is we really doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. That's where you now you knocking on the door. There's people that are doing that fake esotericism, where they just in my mind, I done brought it and I said, and it's gonna happen, and all this other stuff. And no, peace and love and light, and try to do all this, but pushing this energy out here without really, they ain't even initiated themselves in the books.
Bro. Like, y'all want to try and bend that spoon, try to bend that spoon. I don't care. Like, I done said enough about all that stuff to where people know what it is. It's not an advertisement. And it ain't no compulsion in Islam. I put stuff on notice. Same way I told them police, and I'm putting you on notice. I put stuff on notice. This is where I stand. Not everybody know, all right, if I want to talk to the dude, I got to talk to a man to man. I can't just send a henchman. He not that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, you know what? To get respect, I'm going to give respect. I'm going to talk to you like a man. I'm not going to send a henchman. And I'm not going to send some motherfucker bumping their goddamn gums behind their breath or whatever online. I'm not going to do it.
That's the only thing you can say. This is why I say it, like, I don't believe in like the master teacher thing, like if somebody's the master teacher and all that type of stuff. Because, and it's kind of like, it might sound religious, kind of like I could describe it by saying all praise due to Allah, or I could describe it by telling you about the Ruh of Allah, Ruach Qudus, you know what I'm saying? Spirit of Allah. The Ruh is to the soul, what the soul is to the body. So when the Ruh come, it ain't you. You know what I'm saying? That's why Prophet Muhammad is the illiterate prophet. He said the words that came to him, it wasn't his words. That's why Noble Drew Ali said that the Holy Quran is the words of God Allah revealed. You know what I'm saying? Them wasn't Prophet Muhammad words. You know what I'm saying? This is the point. So I don't try and take credit for when the root come. I'm not finna try and take credit for when the root come. That's the rule. I'm gonna hey, that's the rule.
Yep.
Y'all want to call it the Holy Ghost or whatever y'all want to call it. I call it the rule of Allah, root word Raha, to show you in the Arabic dictionary. It's in the Holy Quran of Mecca. Allah say, when I blow my ruh into Adam, bow down. So people know what this is. Also, the ruh could be sphere 4 on a tree of Kemetic tree of life. The ability to intuit the will. Sphere 2. You know what I'm saying? The ruh. However you want to say it, we can say it. This ain't about, you know what I'm saying, saying it my way. And that's what our people is really missing. We dead. We double dead. We ain't got the ruh, and we know what I'm saying, ain't even come. We just like, it's animal level, sphere 10.
Yep.
And straight animal instinct. So our people need the ruh. This why I believe Noble Drew Ali made the literature how he made it, because it was made to get you into them spiritual spheres. It was made to raise you into the spiritual spheres. Because that literature can be looked at as religion, but if you in the spiritual spheres, it's law.
Right. Islam.
Because some of that religion was documents was on my was I put on a record, was fighting with. I was telling them, this what I am. I don't gotta follow you. This what I am. Out the Holy Quran of Mecca, out the Circle 7. Go look up rules of what you can put on the record. Go look up. You can put religious documents on the record. That's facts. That's proof. This is why I keep telling people, tribe up. Get your nationality and freedom and religion. Put it on the record. You can make your own law. Put it on the record. How your shit preceding you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, I already went through it. I've been through the case where my shit wasn't on the record. I had to put everything on the record.
Right.
And fight like hell.
Stop fucking scamming and take it seriously. Take it seriously.
They don't want to believe me, bro.
Stop scamming.
They think this stuff about.
It's not about paying your bills. It ain't about now. Oh, I need some denarium or dolarium. It ain't about none of that, bro. It ain't. No. You're doing it for the bloodline. You're doing it for Allah. You're doing your duty. You want to do that? You want to do something else? It's cool.
Now, that's tricky, though. That's why I say it's tricky, because it do take finance to raise a nation. But after everything that went down, like, who's worthy of trust? Yeah. That's why I keep telling people, tribe up. Do your thing with who you trust. What I'm saying is that way you don't have to worry about it. You got to be
able to recognize, like, some shit is just gimmicky, bro. All of a sudden, we got
the gimmicky people.
Come on, join with us, because we got.
And it's a certain people is fold.
This we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna transfer this to that here. We're gonna beat the drop to this.
Everybody to their own vine and fig tree.
Right.
I'm not tripping. Go to the gimmick if that's your shit.
Then when you got questions or whatever, you get the peace and love back. Like, come on, we gotta. If you can't give me a direct answer, I can't fuck.
Bro, this is why people mad. This is why people mad, because I'm not fighting it. If that's what you want to do, do it. Now you got to produce with that dough. See, that's the thing. This is why everybody just want everybody to come. So, okay, they produce and we all, no. Because I don't want to be, because if they come with that conspiracy, because anybody do something crazy, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even finna be in that situation. Y'all can, when somebody do something crazy, be questioned and all that type of stuff. And they going to break down the weak link and all how that go. I don't do that. I nip problems in the bud before they can even know what I'm saying. So cool. People want to do that, do that. You know what I'm saying? Islam. Hope you can produce. I know we finna produce. This is what I'm saying. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I know that's offensive to people, because a lot of people depend on donations. That's not my problem. Like, I don't. I knew that. Like, that's a conflict of interest to me. And I ain't even shooting a shot. I'm just telling you, I'm just spitting facts, bro. That ain't how I do. If people do like that, I really don't care. Produce. This is what I'm challenging all the Moors to do. Produce something.
There has been no production, bro. And the whole time has changed. That gate closed. It's time for a whole new equation. It don't work.
Bro, we own the new equation.
That's for them. I already know that.
They say they ain't with it. They ain't gotta be. That's what I'm saying. Isonomy.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gotta force you. Ain't gotta do what we do.
Yep.
We know what we finna do.
Yep.
Shit. I hope y'all got something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is how we go. We done read the book. We done read a few books. You know, we still read more books. We gonna add on top of that. We adding skills while we reading books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Reading the books. And
I'm in the studio while I read books. Yeah.
Restoring the
we
culture.
Encouraging business.
Right.
And maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe business might be a waste for certain Moors to do stuff. But I think trust
I think business
and respect is prerequisites to unity.
Moors to do stuff. Because it would help the whole nation all overall. Even when we talk about if blacks, you don't want to call yourself a Moor, fine, it wouldn't matter. Because as long as whoever, whether you want to be black, Moor, whatever, get on the business part and you create business, now you creating jobs for your people. We all still working toward the mission of upliftment. That's what it's about. Not this other bullshit. That's the reason why the movement not moving, because everybody else want to pull this fraud bullshit when these people know that they got children and shit that they got to account for.
Mm-hmm. I don't think people have a scope of what's really going on.
People not going to sit up here and abandon their children. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. And it's not, you can't use a whole team of people to think that that's not going to stop them from violating. No, they don't give a damn. They got more shit. They put all this money and all this military equipment, and you think that they don't have, they dying to use it. They just want to see it work. And you want to give them a reason.
And I'm going to tell Moors to look at these laws. Look at these laws in your state. Because in Florida, I think they enhanced the stand your ground law.
Mm-hmm.
So really, blacks look at these laws, because I think they enhance it to where if you go riding and shit, they can just shoot your ass. You get on their property. So they preparing all this stuff, been like a big setup.
Mm-hmm.
People been allowed to do this, allowed to do this, allowed to do this. Then when the Caucasians do it, y'all terrorists, so now they resent y'all. So next time y'all do it, they're gonna be mad again and want y'all to be terrorists. Like, it's a setup.
Right.
It's a big ass setup.
Right. And so to sit here and try to run and use an excuse like, you know, we're going to chase the DeLorean and use that, or I'm going to claim the land and all this other shit, you act as if that's not going on. As if all of a sudden you're going to get your piece, this, that, and the third, and it ain't going to still be war on the goddamn land.
And this the conundrum. Because claiming the land, they got the land. They operate the land with the government. So the land is the seats, getting them seats. Thing is, every time we done got them seats, them people done been turned over, or something done happened. They done killed our representatives, got their ass up out of there.
And put somebody else in that's gonna be agreeable.
Exactly. This is why I say it's a third. I got it because it's a yin yang thing. It's got to be used. Because some Moors want to get in the civics. They want people in them seats. Other Moors gonna say, hey, that's traitor. What you mean? That's the de facto, and this is that and the other. And it was a republic until there was the de facto. That's how they took it.
Right.
Go look up the master 1866,
it's easy, bro.
In Louisiana.
What ends up happening is they get these people in here, and then everybody pull that get along to go along. That's it. They pull it all day long, all day, every day. They get flipped, and then, you know, they all standing together or whatever in the same unity, and y'all want to set up and make the same paradigm in the Moorish community.
Well, we on the shot clock. I know y'all see what's going on at the border. It's thousands and thousands of your replacements coming in. A lot of the blacks, not woke, they taking these damn vaccines. Moors as a whole have failed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say we failed, because this is the prophecy. It feel like we failed because this is the job. This is our job. But this is the prophecy. This is why I keep going to the prophecy to get, you know what I'm saying, comfort. Like, yeah, you know, they do say that.
Right.
I can't change it. I can't bend the spoon.
I can't do nothing about it, right? I can't bend the spoon. It is what it is.
Yeah. To me, that's the binding force for Moors to get out of this thing. Yeah, Noble Drew Ali didn't make Moors, or whatever we was called before Moors. But if you believe in his literature, he said he was going to be the way. You know what I'm saying? When the fire come, going to be the water. I also said to get out the fire, you got to go through the fire. So we all using the transmitting utility with fake ass corporate contracts, whether it be pressing a button or using the credit card or signing some shit, and then come on here acting like we not. When the shit, when that don't even, that's not even that's a decoy. The straw man is a decoy. All that shit is a decoy. If Moors did what if Moors just was being a self, it wouldn't even matter.
Right.
It wouldn't even matter if we was all being out. It wouldn't even take all the Moors to be themselves. We don't even all got to agree with each other. Y'all see what I was doing? Y'all see on the video I put up? If Moors was being a self, which it's starting to be more Moors, but you got to be a little bit more competent. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was flying filthing, y'all heard a lot of law. Y'all heard a lot of law. They heard so much when them came to me, trying to resolve it. So this what I'm on. Competence. Everybody, everything. Not no leader. I'm not with the leader thing. We follow Al-Qaeda, the masterless ones. You know what I'm saying? Uwais Young. I done showed y'all all this, the Abdal, all that. We was doing this before we even seen that. Just going off the literature and taking it seriously. Reading it and it's saying, oh, you who believe this, bam. And we not perfect. There's a lot of stuff we don't do. You know what I'm saying? All dogmatic stuff we don't do. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey. Everybody growing. You know, everybody got their lessons. But to get out this mess, I think Moors need to, obviously, business and competence and being a self. So like, you got to take care of home first, but then you got to try and hit your circumference. Whether you're just doing lives in your town or whatever to see who, you know what I'm saying, signaling who around. It got to be some type of tribing up with like minds. You know, that's my form. That's my version of the unity. You know, I just ain't talking about the way everybody else talking about it because I don't do business like that. I don't know what I'm saying. You can't just send me an email for important stuff. You know what I'm saying? I be want to talk man to man if it's on important levels. This is how we do business. Any more questions?
He said he went from Florida, Georgia, Texas, and Cali. He said they have different mandates, ordinances, statutes, policies to get those who are asleep to comply. A minute. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but that's another reason. The main point when people tell you, especially when these body politics, like, oh, it's universal, we got all this and it works everywhere. No, it don't work everywhere because each state is different. And that's one of the main points. If you don't know that, how in the hell are you going to operate? So that y'all got to do research about who you're going to get with before you sign your whole family up to some stuff. And especially when people been asking for proof and you ain't seen it. And it's a whole nother, we about to hit. When's Moorish New Year?
Shit, we already hit it.
We already hit it. Yeah. So right. So that's what I'm saying. It's a whole nother calendar year. No matter how you want, whichever way you want to look at it, it's another calendar year. And you still ain't, it's a new one. We still ain't got it. So it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
So Islam, Zaid, you need a portage franchise in your territory. That's what we're saying. We want everybody.
He said franchise.
we ain't gonna call it a franchise because it's not a franchise. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get with us, we got you.
Burger joint.
Okay, you gonna have them saying we the Burger King of the Moors now. They're gonna say that they trying to franchise out now. Yeah. Look,
drive through nationality cards and
drive through. They set it all up. Just the one-stop shop.
They got the $1,500 packet in the driveway.
Yeah. We're gonna be like your boy. We're gonna be like your boy with the DMV and shit.
So yeah, I'm on some real. We on some real stuff. Eventually, we got to get into civics, which is going to involve the blacks because Moors can't vote. Like what? Moors ain't gonna vote. But we supposed to be raising the black. That's the power base. That's the energy matter. We supposed to be consciousness will. If we gonna all form like a body, we the head, they the body.
Mm-hmm.
They can vote because they believe in this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm saying.
Yep.
This why I yin yang. Oh, okay. You believe in it? Cool. We gonna use it this way then. Like it's gonna get used either way.
Mm-hmm.
This is why people like don't use this and don't use connotation. No, I'm using it. I'm gonna use it. Because you basically tell me, well, don't use sarcasm. No. What you mean?
Yeah.
Everything don't gotta be definitive. No, I joke too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't have a sense of humor. It has to be no. I'm gonna talk how I talk. You do you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me. Yeah, I use it all, bro. I didn't get to high school and stop addition and subtraction. I learned that in like first grade. You know, ABCs. I needed all that then.
Mm-hmm.
I use it all.
Mm-hmm.
So especially when our people stuck, like they stuck on a level, right?
Yeah.
I don't even want to say the level because they be watching these videos and they'll get insulted. Like I done heard, like they'll be like watching and they get insulted because a lot of them boys talk about the blacks, like you know what I'm saying,
bro? Yeah.
Like they just like more just got it good. Like we ain't paying rent.
Yeah, no. Listen, they sit there and
Like,
condemn them. They condemn the hell out of them, then turn around and ask them some fucking donations.
Man,
like they bitches or something. Like, yeah, just go. Yeah, now shut up and give me my money. If it wasn't for me, you'd be in worse condition.
Yeah. So we plan then got us where we at. Because basically Moors on the whole is scared of the affairs of men. If not, where's the Moorish caucus? I'm in Chicago. Any temple headquarters and all this stuff here?
Bro, I'm not concerned about no Moorish caucus because they'll trust me. They'll show up. Somebody will show up talking about they the fucking Moorish caucus. Like I say.
No, I done seen some people saying Moorish caucus. I'm not talking about no Facebook. I'm talking about in Chicago City Council. Why ain't the Moors recognized?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Why they saying the Black caucus?
Right.
Why they saying the LGBT caucus?
Right.
The Latinx caucus. Why it ain't the indigenous? Where that's at? The Native American, they got that.
Right.
Where's the Moorish caucus? See, it don't exist. It don't exist in real time. And what really need to go, what we really need, because we going to the grocery stores, we using the Federal Reserve notes. We on Facebook. All this shit is called the federal public benefit. Go look it up in the U.S. codes. The federal public benefit. You can't use none of this stuff without them. It's federal public benefit. Unless you in the wood. That means you signed up for the benefit. That means you either got a Social Security card or you participating in some form of because all the grants, loans, you know what I'm saying, fund, all that stuff comes from the federal. But go look it up. Everybody using it. So this ain't rocket science, bro. We already in it. So it's always a duality. They de facto, but we still in them though. It's just like Neo in the Matrix. He the one, right?
Yeah.
He still got them plugs in his body though. He still ain't. He wasn't born outside the Matrix. He still half and half. He still can go in the Matrix. What you mean he can plug in the back of his head?
Yeah.
He a cyborg. Y'all want to act like we ain't part of it, mixed with this stuff, like we ain't using this stuff, and we can't. And we like, what else we gonna use to get out of it?
Right.
That's the religion.
Right.
That's the religion to me. What else we finna use to get out of it? If I'm not finna use at my disposal, you know what I'm saying? Which is finance that I got, platforms that I got, you know what I'm saying? Technology, you know, all this stuff is coming, you know, they making it. This an iPhone, that's a Mac. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a more.
And you can't
so
go start
the
it
police
tomorrow.
Come in here, no, I didn't do no corporate contract. You can't take my like that ain't gonna be my argument. See, people say, like, to me, people saying the wrong stuff. I'm not finna try and convince them. Like y'all steady trying to convince them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I ain't finna. You see, when I was in the store, I put the video up a couple weeks ago when I was in the jewel store and the police was acting like he wanted to fight. Like it's at a point where I'm not finna try to convince you, bro. Right. He walked up and I turned around on his ass. What?
Mm-hmm.
At one point, I'm done with the documents.
Right.
And I'm not talking. And I know people get so convoluted perception of me. They think I'm talking about Moors. I'm telling y'all, when I was in Jewel and the police came on,
mm-hmm.
and I ain't telling Moors to do this with police. I'm saying when you saying do it work and who is my militia and who is this, I know you ain't finna do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're not finna do nothing. When you talking like this, and you ain't got a story
mm-hmm.
on how you fought them, it's like and you ain't beat the case. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
We don't follow slave principles per divine warning, right?
Right.
So I can't just be a slave. I'm not finna I try to come equal with everybody, but I damn for sure ain't gonna be a slave. Like degrees don't make people slaves to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like the level of degree that don't make people slaves to me.
Right. That's true.
They got degrees too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you see, it's like a mother's casting that illusion. It's like an illusion,
bro.
Yeah.
Choice. That's why you got to know the science. That's why you got to know the science, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got to know the science. If I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Let me say let me just say I can disappear on command.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, see, y'all don't see me.
Right.
I'm gonna come back in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. See? And everybody seen me.
Right.
But y'all gonna still keep going with it. I'm gonna keep doing it. Shit. Hey, for my next trick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For my next trick, I'm finna, know what I'm saying, fight this fire-breathing dragon with one hand.
Yeah.
It's long.
Mm-hmm.
Love and light.
No, the trick is what they're doing is they're saying, I'm gonna do a magic trick. I'm finna levitate for half a second. You ready? And they jump.
Right.
I levitated. Right. What? No, I didn't move. I didn't use my calves. What you talking about? I levitated. I had to do that to get the power. What? Okay. All right, cool.
Right. And everybody mad at you for not going along. Like,
right. For like, you see this nigga just jump, right? No, he ain't jumping. He levitating. You hating. He told you he just learned it. Take another minute or two. It's crazy.
Hey, man. Yeah. So it's a lot of like this. This is a vast field, man. Ain't nobody finna learn all the information on all the Moors. So you have to prioritize, what you need for your life as far as the information, and because some people get all type of kids and responsibilities and this is that and other, and they say they ain't got enough time to study. And so what is you finna take with you?
Right.
If you only can take so much, what you finna take? What's most important? Can you eat? Is you breaking your back?
Mm-hmm.
Working a bogus job? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You probably need to fix that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. While you reading all this literature, you probably need to fix that. That'll help you get more time. Say you make a business, you got more finance, you got more time, now you can study better.
Mm-hmm.
You can donate to who you want to donate. You can network with other business people and get on some other better stuff.
Right. Right.
And you're not gonna be in certain situations because you ain't gonna have the time for that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got the time for that. That don't serve my purpose.
Right.
So what? Like, I'm not like, and then like people like, you got to get comfortable with who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because I swear I could be in the room with anybody and it's like, okay, yeah, Islam.
Right.
Yeah, but that's Lil Baby. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I see it. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like his music too. I bump it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Lil Baby. Yeah. Like, I'm not finna know. It's not finna happen. I'm not, know what I'm saying, a teenage girl and Michael Jackson come out and I'm melting. You know what I'm saying? That ain't finna happen with nobody.
Yep.
I don't know where that happened. Like, I think I always was like that. It could have happened because a lot, like I be telling people, when I went through that bit, it changed a lot about me. I'm still trying to change certain stuff back. You know what I'm saying? But it could have happened then.
Yeah.
Because I felt like that in there. It's millionaires and murderers in there trying to tell their stories. And I'm like, bro, let's that shit finna go in this box. Let's you finna send some commissary in this box. Let's we finna cook up a meal or something. Like, I don't care.
Yep.
Like, they'll see me, like I was going to college and all type of stuff in prison. So I'm up there doing homework or whatever. Like, don't bother me. I don't care. Right. You know what I talk about? Sports. You know what I'm saying? Back then I was Sunni Muslim. We was talking about that, and I was like the black sheep then, because I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't box me in.
Right.
You couldn't box me in. Back then I was hanging out with the Moors and with Nation of Islam. I'm all over there. Yeah. But the Moors and that don't know nothing about this stuff. They don't know nothing about this stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, like, we're gonna keep reiterating that stuff. Like, it's a shot clock. It's replacement coming in. Y'all need to learn contract. That should have been learned. This is why we like damn it gone off of it. That shit should have been learned. Everybody talking ourselves long master. Everybody should know all this stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody should have been had a case and beat it already. At least a traffic case. You saying everything ain't constitutional, but everybody don't move with that energy like that. I move with the energy like that. Like, I'm really into it. When I'm riding around, I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? I get pulled over, it's whatever. And whatever meaning I ain't scared. I got protocol. I'm gonna pull over, window down, arms out, hands out the window to disarm. I might Facebook live tape. I ain't even Facebook the last time. I wasn't even like, that's how comfortable I was. I'm like, whatever. What you gonna do? Write a ticket? See, when you got your business right, you like, what you finna write a ticket?
Right.
Nigga, I'll fight this ticket and have your ass in court. You not worried about certain stuff. It ain't life or death. $150 ticket. I ain't rolling the window down. No, I don't have to do this. I don't have. No. See, this stuff ain't even that serious. I'm looking at stuff as time.
Right.
I know what he want. He think he got a slave. I fuck around and break down his badge to him, or the patch on his uniform, and have his ass looking stupid. It's a picture. If you look up the Chicago police patch, it's a picture of a native on the land looking, and it's a slave ship in the water. They know what it is. I told you on the website they got a printout for how to deal with foreign nationals. So they telling your ass, if you ain't tied to the land, your ass in this slave ship. They know what it is. Then they got the checker around their hat, the checkerboard, and it's on the police car. These niggas know what it is, and they got the 5-point star sticking up out they symbol. The points of it sticking out, lit up as if they out the 5 points of light with a handshake right there. Like, I've seen these symbols before. You know what I'm saying? So they pull me over. They mess around getting. You better hope one of them ain't black pulling me over talking that stuff. I'm finna snatch his soul out, clean it up, and throw it back in his body.
Islam.
This how they was. Yeah, this how they broke. When I had took the video down. I was about to beat the police ass in Jewel. I took the video down. He called for backup. I'm cursing him out. Yeah, call for backup. This is calling his mom and all that. I leave. I don't want to be there while he, you know what I'm saying, getting his story while he, you know what I'm saying, fixing the deck.
Yeah.
I come back, you know what I'm saying? I was so pissed though. I'm like, no. I'm coming back. So I leave. I wait about 10, 15 minutes. I come back. I see him talking to 2 black police. I start taping their ass when I'm walking towards them in the Jewel. Yeah. This is that and the other. While he lying. Motherfucker. This, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They like, let's just go outside. Let's just go. He said you wouldn't leave, man. F what he said. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you how I came in. This was like 3-4 months in to being nationalized. But I just had the energy. I just was active, bro. So now I don't do stuff like that, of course, unless I choose to do it. I get violated hard enough, I might choose to do it. That's my choice. But then I'm reading him his rights. I'm showing him this, showing him that. You know what I'm saying? And they ask, I don't know nothing about this. I don't know nothing about UCCs. I don't know about a lien. And I'm like, I know you don't know nothing about it. This is that and the other. They like, yeah, we can't do nothing about him. And because I'm trying to get a police report on his ass to go sue him. This nigga the police.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I didn't stop going up there. I'll go up there. He the security up there. Old Caucasian police. Got his badge and all that. He see me up there, his ass disappeared. He was doing this for about 2 weeks. He'll see me up there, make eye contact, he'll disappear. You know what I'm saying? And I look at him. Like I'm in line, you know, Jewel got the line. I'm looking at him like, yeah, motherfucker, I ain't stopping from coming up here because I was gonna beat your ass. So
right. Mm-hmm.
After a couple months, he back to whatever he was doing. You know what I'm saying? What's my point of telling people that story? I wouldn't ask for nobody. I didn't blame nobody. I didn't look for nobody for my divinity. I didn't let him violate me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't let him violate. He tried to act like he was one of the, you know what I'm saying? Act like he was finna walking behind me. I turned around on him. What you want to do? I did all that. Like I followed through on all that.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you, and like I say, I was fresh in the mood. It's a lot of Moors is zealous like that now.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I say I'll be thinking back like, damn, what could have happened?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because back then I was just reading it. Okay, the law say this, so I could do it.
Right.
You know, the law say, because the law say unlawful arrest, you can beat the police up even worse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So think if I was just to get on here records, like, yeah, I put that video up there, showed y'all the law say you can beat their ass whenever. You know what I'm saying? You see, I was about to beat his ass.
Right, right.
You see, I got a case for beating one of their ass.
Mm-hmm.
They come up to you, beat their ass. I ain't saying that. I'm actually saying, no, that ain't the law. Because I know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I know what happened. This is why I say everything was planned out perfectly. And we're going to wrap this up in a minute. I know you got, you know what I'm saying, some stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
I know all this was planned out perfectly because some of this stuff I did was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
When I look back at it, like I wouldn't do that like that now. That's why I don't tell y'all to do it like that. Shit was crazy. And Moors is in that frame. They knew. They just got in. I see the law. I can do it. And then they hear me telling them from experience, and they think I'm trying to stop them. When I'm like, I done already did that. You finna get a case. These people not finna care. All the Moors not finna come to your defense when you get the case.
No.
They gonna look at you. Mm-mm. They gonna look at you. Some of them not even gonna donate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know. I've been through this.
Yeah, and then some of them gonna act like they fighting for you, and they're gonna be taking your donations.
Yep.
Just to make donations.
Islam.
You don't even know what they're doing.
People gonna be making promises. They're not gonna be able to carry through the promise. People was making me promises. Yeah, I'm gonna help you. This is that and other. I'm like, okay, you sound knowledgeable. Really, I didn't want the help, but okay, I'm gonna listen. I took some of the help. That shit didn't work. I'm like, I'm doing this anyway. I'm doing this how I want to do it. I got a grasp on it. He don't know me how I know. He don't know what I want to say anyway. He don't know how I'm putting this together no way.
Right.
This how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? This how I'm decoding this for me. This what a lot of them gave me for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what worked. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't what everybody get on their live and say.
Right.
The live that helped me was Queen Valara. Her live helped me because it got me out of trying to war with them people and just get the shit resolved. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, measure this thing out. On one side, it's 5 years. No, it's a couple years, 5,000 and some fines. You know what I'm saying? On this is go do a process to move a straw and ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, okay. It's like it is what it is. Basically, what they was telling me is y'all gonna force me. You gonna make us force. You gonna force us to do it to you.
Yep.
It's how people cop out and don't go to trial.
Mm-hmm.
They give you know what I'm saying, time served or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they dismiss the case. You know, this why it's not. This why Moore's not. Don't have a bunch of case law, recent case law, beating cases, precedent.
Mm-hmm.
They're not honorable.
Right.
These people is not honorable. So, like I said, it's a conundrum. So we want to do civics. We want to get them people in office to execute, you know, what we need done. But all at the same time, we also know these people not honorable.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tricky.
Mm-hmm.
These people not honorable, and a lot of our people not honorable. It ain't just these people thing.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And so Zay got a comment. He says blacks need a list of agents / heads to put on notice and dishonor. I'm like, that ain't gonna. The problem is that's not gonna solve the 3/5 problem. You got to hit them with what it is,
bro. I'm not even looking at. I'm looking at getting raised. Like, it's steps to stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like if you do what you're supposed to do, everything else will take care of itself.
Right, but that's why we said
blacks
that's
getting
why
raised up.
The go within part. That's what the whole go within part is about. But people don't
see. I ain't got to tell you. I ain't got to tell you what it is when we all lost fear too. The wheel of the self. It's only one self. So all I gotta do is get you woke and get you spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Like Noble Drew Ali say, he corrected the wires to the higher, you know what I'm saying, principles. Get your wiring straight, and then shit, you'll know the wheel. You know what to do. I ain't gotta say it. You the one, right? You operating off one, right? What is we talking about? It's easy. Thing is, it's so much stuff out here. Like I say, being a Moor, it could be described in so many different ways.
Right.
So like Moors need to see where they even fit in at. What is you trying to is you trying to help the nation? Is you trying to learn to help the nation? Is you trying to learn to operate as a Moor? Like, is you trying to learn so you can beat cases? Is you like, what is you trying to do?
Right.
Because every Moor ain't on everything.
Right. And your intent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some people is good with history. Some people is good with, you know what I'm saying, commerce.
Right. But what's going to apply the best for you right now for your situation? Or your
without compromising
your development and your learning. What path do you want to go on? This is your path.
Without compromising the principles.
Right. And you got to really know the principles, so therefore you can make sure that you're not fucking them up. So therefore, when you're going down the line and then you come off principle when the shit fall or the shit dissolve or it's gone, you don't know why.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We, as a Moorish nation, we guilty, bro. We just as guilty as the de facto.
Islam.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: the way the Moors is asking as a whole, is asking the de facto for reparations, is the way the new Moors is asking the Moorish nation for reparations. And the way the Moors as a whole is being ignored by the de facto is the way the new Moors is being ignored as a whole. You know what I'm saying? By them people.
Yeah.
Damn what happened to y'all. Damn what y'all on. Damn everything talking to you even to see if you real. You know what I'm saying? That's my man's in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I known them forever, and you know, we got history, and you know, they wouldn't do that or whatever. I ain't got time for this.
It is what it is. I'm not. Look, I'm not. That's why I say I'm not the Terminator. Shit is cause and effect with me. Like I'm not here for the Moors. I know people be like, yeah, it's more haters and more trollers and more. Oh, Moors need to stop. That remind me of like when your friend get a business, and then they want you to buy everything.
Yeah. I
want you to automatically, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Work or whatever.
And you just trying to support them, even though the product ain't even no good. But you still trying to support them anyway. You buy it and they get mad, talking about some, you know, what you doing in here with that other
Like, bro, we understand support, right, but it got to be good products.
Yeah.
You got to do good business.
Yeah.
It ain't just because it's you.
Right. Quality service.
Yeah. So that's what we guilty of. Same thing de facto guilty of.
Mm-hmm.
It's the elephant in the room. They don't want to address it. We don't want to address it. It is what it is. Everybody is at their own vine and fig tree right now. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's fiscal 2021 March. Like, when is this gonna when is this gonna get to some type of culture that Moors can get? Because we in a nightmare matrix right now. We worried about a shot. We worried about fiat. We worried about unifying. We worried about, this, our desires. Like what? What's the hope?
Right.
They got us in a nightmare matrix right now.
Right.
This is why you need to read at least a few of these books. Get some of these principles in you so you can start judging off the principle. Because we all got sphere 9 and sphere 8, which is emotion and the person. We all got emotions. We all got an ego. We all gonna talk our shit. But what is the person doing? So I can look through somebody talking shit. Like just imagine me being locked up. Like, I know y'all wasn't locked up, but that's like nothing to me. That's like another language. This is why I can go down there. People like, no. I can communicate with people who communicate on that level. I'm telling you what it is. I done been around these people, bro. I done worked in commissary, and I done worked in the gym. I done worked in commissary. I done worked in the deck. You got to interact with Caucasian COs. You know what they want to talk about? Filth, floor, and filth.
Yeah.
You know how they know you phony? Sir, can I ask you, sir? They don't want to talk to you. Bring me somebody real.
Right.
They on that level. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. They on that level. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this. Matter not to tell you got to be able to go through different personalities at need be. And if you got a mission, people need to learn about metaphors and how to, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How to get the shit going.
So they can understand properly. What bro saying? He
he's saying Moors are the same niggas you see on the street. Some just still fucked up. And so, it
is what it is, bro.
Yeah, it is what it
is. Yes, we are. Yes.
But that's the reason why I'm looking at these people. I'm like, how can y'all just sit up here and you see the act? Fuck what they saying. If you see how they acting, you ain't got to worry about what they saying. What they saying is void. It's moot. It don't even matter because they showing you who they are. And you still running behind them. And you got motherfuckers this porch rocking, talking shit. And then all of a sudden you thinking, it's everybody. This I'm going to listen to them. And you ain't seen nothing they did. They telling you about all this garbage. And these motherfuckers standing on some principles. And they don't even know that all of them following the wrong doctrine. It's crazy. Motherfuckers not really being themselves and wondering why. And then going to blame the people like it's y'all fault for not getting along with them when they on garbage. Because you was able to see it and they wasn't. So how you going to govern me and you can't even see what I see, motherfucker? How?
But that's the thing. Ain't nobody governing nobody.
Right.
Like, men come together to constitute a government, right? Government don't come and make you their citizen, right?
Exactly.
So I don't know how deep we want to get in. It's 2:08 now.
Yeah, that turned into a rabbit hole and probably get us on here for another 30.
I don't know how deep to get in. Like, to me, y'all seeing some of Isaiah sphere 8 and sphere 9. To me, it is what it is. Y'all seen mine the other day. It is what it is, bro. We all know what it is. This shit's slavery to an extent.
I'm done talking about it. Like, we moving forward. Fuck this bullshit. This petty bullshit, you want to nitpick, say on the side or whatever, do y'all. We good. It's all good. The double talk shit is good. Do that shit over there. Stay in your own sandbox.
I don't even care if they do it, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
People would say me by name. When you mention me, just mention me by name. Give me my credit. Kendrick Lamar. I want the credit where I'm winning or I'm losing. On my mama, that's the realest.
Hey,
just give me my credit. If it's me, say it's me.
It is what it is.
Otherwise, don't whisper and gin about me. That's all.
Yeah, I'm just like, you don't even exist. It don't even matter.
It is what it is.
We decided we wasn't on the same principles. We're good. That's it.
Man, no, I don't even think that's it. Because everybody's saying the principles, bro.
Yeah, but I mean,
everybody's saying the principles.
I know it's a simple. It seemed like it's that blanket, but you know, if people just do the rewind and watch and see, they're gonna see everything. Just it'll play out like real time. You know how you watch a movie and you know, you're like, it was okay or whatever. Then you come back to it like maybe a year or two later or whatever, just because you bored and now motherfucker like watch that and you're like, well, ain't shit else to do. All right, I'll watch it. Now this motherfucker got a whole new meaning because you got some new glasses on, don't it? Right. That's why these people need to do a rewind. We wouldn't even have it wouldn't even be these conversations. It wouldn't be no questions.
But nothing. I'm kind of past the rewind because
no, I'm not talking about we need to do the rewind. I'm talking about the people with those questions.
I'm talking about for them, bro. Because if you just goes to the truth, it's gonna vent. The dark can't even stay. Like that's how we came. We wasn't trying to look at nobody and trying to find nothing. No, we just got on the literature and they wasn't saying it. It's like what? So like I ain't gotta this, that, and that. I said my piece. Like you said, we moving forward. We're gonna get the literature, and that's what y'all need to do. Get up on the literature. And then form your own opinion, and then look at who you like and get opinion. That's when I get opinion from people, is just to see how they think.
Right.
It's not my opinion. I already got my opinion.
Right.
I'm just getting another angle at the same shit.
Right. To see another viewpoint. For
analyzation. Yeah, that don't mean that's my opinion.
Yep.
People ask opinions to get that and then run with it. Not as this. Like no,
because that opinion sound good. Right.
I mean, if it's just the truth like that, then yeah, they said it and corrected me and all that, then yeah, okay. But yeah, so yeah, more's up. We gonna try and come like we've been trying. With information you can use. I want to talk to everybody. Like, to me, it's like too much. This shit is like media to me. People is playing it out too much. Let niggas think it. I'm wondering what my image is. I'm like, let niggas tell it I'm walking around with a Tommy gun. You know what I'm saying? Looking for Moors or some shit. Like, this shit is hilarious to me. It's hilarious, bro.
You Bugsy Malone, it's bro. Bugsy Malone ill.
Man. I'm like, damn, I just was, you know what I'm saying? Tupac.
I know, I'm telling my age on that.
Okay. Yeah, bro. yeah.
Goddamn Bugsy.
Yeah, but everybody calm down, man. It's okay. I'm not, y'all not my opponent. You know what I'm saying? You can look at my resume and see my opponent. See who I go, the shit that I go against is bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? We on some whole nother, this shit ain't about my body versus that. These ideas is penetrating all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I went to the county, I had the sergeant there when they was trying to put that shit on. That ain't my fucking name. I'm a Moor. Had the sergeant over in the corner. I heard about that. Yeah. In a police station, I'm a Moor. Hey, I heard about that. These the police. Get stopped on the stop. Yeah, I'm a Moor. Man, what's going on? What is it?
Right.
Everybody's saying it. No, none of this. None of their stuff that they want to see. You got the driver? No. You got this? No. Is this yours? Yeah. Oh, you got some weed? Yeah, I'm just smoking a blunt. You got a FOIA card? No, I ain't got no FOIA. I ain't got no guns. You see, it's equipment still in here. I'll be working out this. And it's a nice car. Yeah, it's decent. I got a nice little deal. You mind stepping out? No, go ahead. Yeah, I'll step out. I go in the back. I told y'all about this. Dude, his partner come around. He's steady trying to calm me down, because everybody's so tense. Calm. Yeah, it's okay, brother. I'm like, it's cool, bro. I'm a Moor. A Moor? Yeah, I'm a Moor, bro. A Moor Shamir. You ain't never heard of a Moor? I'm like, bro, this our land. This Morocco. I'm like, look. 0689 show. No, first he like a Moor. I'm like, bro. I know y'all under a lot of stress. He like, man, what is it? I'm like, look, calm down. Moors is blacks that then woke up. We found out this Morocco, this our land, and this, and blah, 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 blah. And here go House Resolution 0689. Oh, what is it? He's trying to put it in his phone. I still remember his name. He wanted to talk more about it right there. These Caucasians.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Kept my ID. I'm so charged that I ain't, know what I'm saying, that I got away with the shit because when he coming past me, and I'm gonna speed up, it's 2:15. You gotta go?
Yeah, about 5.
You probably got to go on here. He's speeding past me, bro.
I know you can finish the story. I know.
Yeah, because bro, when I'm going, he coming past me. It's one of them moments where I looked at him because I'm smoking. So I'm when you drive in Chicago, you got to see everything. It's a certain way to drive.
Yeah, your head got to be on swivel.
You got to see blocks ahead and be looking, and so I've been synced his ass.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So when he come past, I looked at him. He made eye contact, and I'm thinking like, and I'm getting big blunt. So I'm thinking if they stop me, I ain't finna do nothing but break down his badge and this is that and other. I get 2 stops ahead as them, and all that happened. I just put the blunt in the ashtray, and that happened like that. They drove off, took my ID with them. I, went on my destination not knowing. The next day, some more was behind me. I'm looking for the ID, and I ain't have it. I'm like, damn, they got it. But they end up sending me the papers to go get it back from over on home and property.
Mm-hmm.
But this what I'm talking about. I'm on practicality, y'all. I know it's a lot of like I don't know everything. I got books. I'm gonna get to it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get a little time, inshallah. We gonna get to it. I'm about practicality. When it comes to the Moors, I'm about what is you doing? What is doing right now? If you're telling me about a Lodio, where it's at?
Mm-hmm.
You got some?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't want to hear about that right now. You know what I'm saying? What can we do right now? You got some business? You know I do business? Okay, let's do that right now. We can do probably, like, what can we do right now? I'm not waiting on whatever got to happen for everybody.
This long.
I'm not waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think nobody should wait. I think we'll be stronger if everybody took this mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be respect if everybody took this mentality. How I'm not gonna respect you and you come and talking about yeah. I remember this time I almost, you know what I'm saying, I almost went on this time. I had to get up out of there this time. Yeah, I got this case dismissed. Yeah, I started the business as soon as I got out. Yeah, and 2 months after I got out, you know what I'm saying, I went into college and this is like how I'm not gonna respect that. Yeah, and I'm doing this, and yeah, we done helped, you know what I'm saying, nationalize over 300 Moors, and this is that and the other. So yeah, they ain't saying they black no more. And no, we don't charge no dues and nothing like there ain't nothing like that. No.
Mm-hmm.
So you come to me like that, then I'm like, yeah. First of all, we talking. So I can even see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And we can ask them questions. Because when you meet somebody, you gotta know what I'm saying, see where you at. Status. Status.
Them, their avatar, what they want to hide, what they don't want you to see.
Shit like court.
They want front, yep. All that.
Shit like court. Status, jurisdiction, adjudication. To adjudicate, we gotta, who are you? What's the jurisdiction? What you trying to do? Where you from? What is this involving?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it. Adjudicate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's court. So we ain't gonna keep you. Bro got something to do. I ain't gonna keep you, y'all. I ain't gonna let them bash you. I ain't gonna do nothing but say the same thing. Islam, peace. Everybody do their thing. Everybody, I'm gonna challenge everybody to raise the nation. That's what I'm gonna challenge everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really care about the shit talking. Cause that's all that is, emotion. Everybody know that shit illusional. That's venting. Niggas can talk shit. Whatever, talk shit. I'm gonna talk shit too. What is you doing? That's my challenge. Raise the nation. What is you doing? Business and raising blacks. That's all I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
Business and raising blacks. Take care of home, and then that's the mission. That's my lifestyle. I'll be in a line at the grocery store with stuff like this on. They ask and yes, go look this up and look at the live, and you know what I'm saying, they'll be on the live with them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we on. Y'all want to holler at us? That's what we on. Arguing, debating. We could, that's fun. That's fun. But that ain't like worth my time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, it's all good. Everybody do them. Peace and love to the Moors. We're gonna hit y'all in another day or two with some more information. Islam.
Yep, Islam. Peace.